Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday afternoon because I sure am and the market's very active. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First things first, I just want to pull up my morning watch list on Twitter so we can see what was moving pre-market. Alright, there you have it. ETRM, ONCS, CLRB, RXII, MYOS, DRWI. So let's go through each one and see how it played out for the rest of the day. The first one we're going to go over is DRWI. So here's a chart for DRWI. You can see this is a 6 month. On the right I have the intraday, and right below it I have the 5 minute. So right away guys, you should be able to see that it's a red to green. It's right over here. See the first candle, stock opened up at 175, dipped back down, and then it came right up to 175 where it just shot up all the way up to 235. And this is so predictable. I'm hoping all of you made profit on this. Whether or not you were following me on Twitter, you should have seen this coming and you should have banked on it as well. So just to show you another perfect example of red to green, I'm going to bring up CATB. Scale it back. You can see here first thing in the morning, made a red to green move above 164, ripped all the way up to 185 before selling off. Let's have a look at another example. So you have CLRB. Again, have a look. So you can see this went from 275 all the way up to about $3 before actually crashing back down. Guys, it's important to know that these red to green moves happen every single morning and you should be there to profit on these because that's where the volume is, that's where the momentum is, and that's where you should be as well. As a new trader, you should look out for these setups because that's a perfect risk to reward ratio. Here's one last example of red to green. I'm going to bring up NAKD because that had a red to green as well. So you can see here again, it's a break of 230, which leaves us to about 260. That's a 30 cents run, which is a lot. All right, so now that I showed you some red to green setups, let's go have a look at the U-shaped breakout because we saw one of those happen today as well. So we're going to pull up CVRS. And here we go, CVRS. You can see this U-shaped breakout on the 6 month chart. It's right at 145. You can see there's a resistance level. Now what you want to watch for is a break of that 145 before you jump in. So if I just pull back on this chart, you'll be able to see the rip right from 145 all the way up to 175. That's a 30 cents rip. 30 cents right there, and it was so predictable. This stock opened up at around 120, went in its 130s. I mean, you had plenty of time. The break of 145, that's what everyone was looking for. That's what everyone was waiting for. And right when it broke that 145 mark, that's when the volume rushed in and that's where you can make your profits. So guys, understand this, learn from this, and just be better prepared for the next setup. Last but not least, I just want to go over swing play. Something that really caught my eye, RXII. And you can see here, again, this is going to be a U-shaped breakout. So what we're watching for is a dollar break because if this breaks $1, then it can definitely fill that gap all the way up to 132. So you're looking at 30 cents of profit. So guys, keep this on your watch list because it definitely has a lot of potential and you don't want to miss out on it. And that pretty much sums up today's trade review. So I hope you guys made a lot of profit and recognize these chart setups because that's what matters. As a beginner trader, you want to understand where to get in and where to sell your position as well. So if you have any further questions, you can always reach me at tradewalpha@gmail.com and I'll be more than happy to respond. Stay safe and I'll see you tomorrow.